मैं जनूबी कोरिया का सफ़ीर हूँ। मुझे पाकिस्तान प्यारा है। दोनों मामले के बीच दोस्ती और भाईचारा बढ़ाने की पुरजोर कोशिश करूँगा।
Armed Forces Day in Korea is an annual event celebrated to commemorate the services of men and women in the Republic of Korea who fought during the Korean War. The Ambassador of Korea to Pakistan, His Excellency Mr. Soo Dong-gu, hosted a reception to commemorate National Foundation Day and Armed Forces Day of his country. The guests availed the opportunity to have introduction with him. Federal ministers, ambassadors of different countries, senior politicians, activists, and several media personnel attended the event and were received by His Excellency and his wife. The ambassador in his address talked about the strengthening ties with Pakistan, while the National Foundation Day celebrates the legendary formation of the first Korean state. The event consisted of samplers of Korean food and music.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are here with the host of the event, His Excellency Soo Pong-gu, Ambassador of Korea to Pakistan. Excellency, what would you want to say about this event?
As you see, we have a lot of guests here. This speaks volume of the strengthening relationship between Pakistan and Korea. And also this event is not only to commemorate our National Foundation Day, but also to celebrate the strengthening relationship between our two countries.
What would you say about your contribution? Since you're new here, would you come up with some plans or projects for future?
Yes, I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky to come to Islamabad at this particular time. In terms of the security and economic situation here, and also in terms of the strengthening bilateral relationship between our two countries.
And what would you want to say about the importance of Pakistan-Korea relationship?
Yes, maybe, as I told in my speech, we will see as a new burgeoning momentum in our bilateral relationship. That's why I told you that I will do my best to promote our friendship and cooperation between our two countries during my term of office.
Would you want to give some message to Pakistani people?
मैं जनूबी कोरिया का सफ़ीर हूँ। मुझे पाकिस्तान प्यारा है। दोनों मामले के बीच दोस्ती और भाईचारा बढ़ाने की पुरजोर कोशिश करूँगा. This is my message to Pakistan. Did you understand what I said?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good too.
Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Ambassador of Brazil with us, and along with his spouse, Mr. Claudio Lenz and Ms. Zhu Lenz. Sir, what would you want to say about the event that has been hosted today?
It's always a pleasure to give an interview to Fire, and we are both very happy. Korea and Brazil are friends of each other, and both are good friends of Pakistan.
So what would you want to say about this event, since you're wearing such a vibrant color and it's a beautiful evening? What would you want to say about it?
Desse evento.
Bom, tá muito gostoso. Teve uma apresentação agora muito legal. Teve dança também. Aqueles instrumentos bem diferentes. Tá um ambiente muito agradável, gente bonita. Tá muito legal.
She loved it because of the dance, which is so like our dance in Brazil. The atmosphere is very agreeable. We are all very happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And what would you want to say about the contributions of His Excellency, the Korean Ambassador in Pakistan?
He has been here for a relatively short time, but I'm very impressed with his personal charm and with the very, very good work he has been performing. Korea and Pakistan have a very close relationship, and with this new ambassador, I'm sure it will become even closer.
Do you think Korea is an important country for Pakistan?
Yes, by all means, because they have economies which are very compatible. Korea is what we call an Asian tiger with a booming economy and which can also profit from Pakistan's unique geographic location.
Do you think in the future Brazil, Korea and Pakistan can do a joint project?
I would love to. Why not? These are three emerging economies. And in the future, this will happen, inshallah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank,
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the Mayor of Islamabad, Sheikh Ansar, and since it's a beautiful capital and we're here at a beautiful night, so I would want to ask you, sir, what do you think is the importance of such events?
It's very important for the relationship of both the countries because we have a very good relationship with Korea and we have long-lasting friendship with them.
Do you think such events will help Pakistan build better relationship with other countries?
Yeah, sure. These type of functions will help both the countries to build up the relations, and when people meet each other and they think that what can we do for each other.
What are the contributions of the present ambassador of Korea?
The President Ambassador recently came here to Islamabad, I think 5 months ago, and he's doing very well. Excellency is doing well, good relations. He's building up with the people and building good relationships with the people.
And do you think Pakistan, since Korea is it has a very good economy, so do you think it is an important country for Pakistan?
Yeah, it's a very important country for Pakistan. We can, before this, the Korea learned from Pakistan, but now the days we are in a position that we can learn a lot from the Korean economy.
Thank you so much for it. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have with us the former President of Pakistan, Mr. Wasim Sajjad. So what would you want to say about this event, or what is the importance of it?
Pakistan and South Korea have a very strong relationship going back many, many years, and South Korea has developed tremendously over the last few years. Their industry, their economic development is exemplary, and I'm glad that the relations between Pakistan and South Korea are developing, becoming stronger and stronger. And I must pay compliment to the President Ambassador, who has done very hard work in further strengthening the relationship between Pakistan and South Korea. I had the pleasure of visiting South Korea about 20 years ago, and I was happy to see for myself the development which has taken place and the relationship between the people of Pakistan and the people of South Korea, and I found that they very much appreciate Pakistan and Pakistan's contribution.
Would you want to say something about the new ambassador?
I think he's done a wonderful job, because ever since he's come, there's a lot of activity in the relations between the two countries. A lot of, you can see today the number of people here who have come here, which shows how popular he is in Pakistan.
Thank you so much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Mr. Iftikhar Shirazi, who is a senior journalist. So, sir, what would you want to say about such events that take place, and such? This is the Armed Forces Day of Korea. So, what message would you want to give?
In fact, Korea is a good example when you talk about the economy. I would say one of the best economy in the world. So these kind of countries, I mean, it's a role model for Pakistan, especially when we are struggling in different areas, especially in economy. So it's a source of inspiration for Pakistanis, Pakistani government, Pakistani officials, and even the Pakistani business society. So these kind of events always, I mean, have a good forum to interact with those people who want to make Pakistan most prosperous and the developed country. So definitely these kind of events always contribute positively.
What would you want to say about the contributions of His Excellency?
In fact, the ambassador of Korea always positive about Pakistan. He has a lot of interactions with the business community, with the civil society, and even the government officials. So always effort to have good and positive and productive relations between the two countries.
What is the significance of Korea and Pakistan relationship?
As I earlier said that Korea is the best economy in the world. So definitely in this area, both the countries cooperate well and benefit each other with their experiences. Definitely, the both countries have very vital and good and productive relations.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Dr. Abrar, who is one of the best dentists in Islamabad. So, doctor, what would you say about this event? Do you think it's an important event is it important to have such events in Islamabad for people-to-people contact?
First of all, I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. Everybody is enjoying this lovely moonlit night, and they are so lucky they have their National Day on this time of the year. Korea is a very, very developed country, and already they have contributed quite a lot in Pakistan's economy. Daiwo and construction of motorway between Lahore and Islamabad, and they are very much present. I think they are carrying out still some more projects. I think we can invite them to join CPEC, and the way we are offering different zones to China, we should offer a piece of land to Korea to set up their industry over here, and they are as advanced as any country in the world. So I think we should definitely try our best to get Koreans in as much as possible.
What would you want? What message would you want to give to the people who are here? Because these kind of events are very important, because when it comes to countries coming together, this is the point where we can do this. So, what message would you want to give?
I think what they should do is they should try to increase people-to-people contact, and then especially between business community of the two countries. And we should also have exchange of students and exchange of teaching faculty between the two countries. In Pakistan, students are already learning Korean language, and we should also promote Pakistani language in Korea. And we should also promote Pakistani movies, Pakistani dramas in Korea. And these are the best thing. And we should send our people from the art over there. We have so much to offer to Korea, and especially the Buddhist sites.
Thank you so much. We have with us Mrs. Kaval Shazib, who is a consultant, and she's also a social activist. So, Ms. Kaval, what would you say about this event?
This is a marvelous event, and all the Islamabad people are here. You'll see people from different backgrounds are here. So it's a really good event to gel in with the Korean people who are here as working in the embassy along with the ambassador.
What would you say about the contributions of the Korean ambassador himself?
Until we met him, we had no clue about Korea, and we just hear it as a country. But once he is here, he's doing a lot of things. He's working for the different projects. He's working in financing different charity programs, and also bringing Koreans and Pakistanis together. Yeah, that is his biggest contribution, I must say.
So would you say that Korea is an important country to Pakistan?
Yes, it is, and there are different aspects of Korea which we never knew till the time we are invited in such events like today's Foundation Day event. So you see they have depicted their cultural program, how their culture is, how their cuisine is, what is Korea, what fancies are waiting for us in Korea. So it's really good to have such programs where we can interact with the other cultures, and we get most of the exposure of these countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Ms. Sara Kazalbash, who is the head of relationship management for Career Pakistan. So ma'am, what would you want to say about this event?
This was a really lovely event. I'm very happy to see that the South Korean embassy is continuing the tradition of celebrating their Foundation Day. The new ambassador has, arranged really lovely musical evening today, and it's a real pleasure being here.
Do you think such events have a contribution in bringing people closer to each other from other countries?
Absolutely. I think that events like this enable Pakistani people to get exposure to the South Korean culture. A lot of people come to these events and they want to visit South Korea. So it enhances tourism also between the two countries. Definitely, I think it definitely strengthens the ties.
And do you think, as a country, Korea is important to Pakistan?
I think Korea is very important. Korea is an extremely emerging country in the Asian region, and Korean people, Korean culture, their hospitality is very close to Pakistani culture and hospitality. And I'm very happy to see that my understanding is that the current ambassador and even the previous ambassador, they have both kept up this tradition where they connect with the Pakistani people. They are going to different Pakistani universities. They are attending different events and representing Korea. And I believe that these ties will be even further stronger in the years to come.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
This is Shanza Manaf with cameraman Isaac, Fire TV, Islamabad.